and I want to take a moment to share a bit about our amazing organization and what we're all about. So Lex Societas is a vibrant, community-based honor society that focuses on making the world of law accessible to everyone. We're dedicated to educating students of all ages about their rights, various legal careers, and the legal field. Our mission is to spark curiosity and foster understanding, making sure everyone feels empowered to explore these important topics. Now, I'm thrilled to introduce someone very special to us this evening, Mayor Brian Waller of Piscataway. Mayor Waller has been leading our community for several years, and his dedication to public service and advocacy for our town is truly inspiring. He made us feel connected as a community, and this is why we're here today, to connect as a community through our shared love for law. It is so great to be able to work with him today, and I want to thank you guys again for all being here, and I can't wait to see what we'll learn here today. You can get involved in Piscataway Township's government through like internships or board positions. Like, what are some examples?
Well, typically we don't have internships at the high school level. I mean, we encourage, like, if you want to get involved at the library, right, that we normally take interns when they're first year of college. That's when we take our interns. But the library does take some interns, high school interns, working over there. We can easily help work with Heidi, who's the library director over there, on that. But you can get involved in a lot of the events. There are so many things that you can get involved in this town. I don't ever want to hear anybody in your age group saying that you're bored in this town. There's so much stuff to do in this town. There's a lot more than when I was growing up, because we didn't have stuff like this when I was growing up. We didn't have all these beautiful parks. We didn't have all these government facilities to things. So I like to think that through the lenses of my eyes, that we've done, I mean, we haven't been perfect, obviously nobody is. I like to think that we've planned for the future. And like, for instance, we own the land next door over here, that large tract. It's land we're holding on to because we might have to do an addition. Because I don't know what the needs are going to be 15, 20 years down the road. There may be some other mayor that say, hey, listen, we're big enough now, we need to build another building over here. We own the land over there. So we're saving the land around this government area because we don't know what the needs are going to be of the town, and that's why we're saving the land. And that's why hopefully when it comes to planning, and that's one of the major things that when you become an elected official within your respective community, you're in charge of a lot of land use issues. And that's always, no matter what community that you're in, is the most contentious issue. Because everybody has an opinion on what should be done with vacant land. Not their land, but somebody else's land. And that's the key. It's only open space unless it's parkland. If it's vacant, it's somebody else owns it.
So what are some of the limitations that you have, like outside of that, as like mayor?
County government, say like for all the county roads, like if you live off of Stelton Road or, you know, Washington Avenue or River Road, those are all county roads. We don't have that jurisdiction. The county parks, Johnson's Park, we don't have jurisdiction over that. We do have a signed agreement with the county about maintaining the Green Acres field, but that's about it. You know, they do the Board of Social Services and things like that, but that we don't have any jurisdiction like that. Yeah, there's a lot of jurisdictional boundaries to what you can and can't do. I mean, there's this misconception out there that the mayor is in charge of everything, and that's simply not the case. We're in charge of about 25% of the tax bill. So,
Your best ideas.
I think what's going to happen, I mean, there'll be some more improvements with some of the parks that are going to be coming over time, like the Ecological Park. You're going to continue to see more roadway improvements, more bicycle lanes being added. You know, we're going to be finishing up in the North Stelton region. It took us almost 20 years to get that whole area done reconstruction, and we're going to be targeting over in the Arbor section off of West 7th by Spain and all those back streets over there. But as somebody lived over in the Possum Town area, we're fixing some of the rest of the streets over in the Possum area, like Bakeland Avenue was fixed over. That was probably the worst street in town. So we're starting slowly going the Possum Town section. We're finishing up in Wynwood. So I'm thinking over the next 10, 15 years, a lot of the roadway is going to be substantially completed over there. But, you know, it all takes money. And moms and dads don't want to have to pay any more than they have to, because a lot of people, they may have 2 jobs, they make ends meet to put you through school and pay the taxes. All right, just keep government in mind when you're thinking of career paths, right? You look like you want to be a police officer. You want to be a police officer? How about a firefighter? Maybe. My son's a firefighter, so you should think about that. You can join the fire company when you're 16. Listen, thank you for inviting me over. For those seniors there, good luck in your career path. Just remember, Piscataway's always home.